Hey there, today we want to create a beautiful looking online store like this with the e-commerce website builder of Wix. I will show you everything you need to know, such as how to use the drag and drop editor of Wix, how to design your own logo for your online store, how to add your first product. Then we will set up your payment options such as Visa and PayPal. And then we will set up the shipping and delivery information. And in the end, we will publish your website under your own domain and launch your online store. Hey, I'm Julian and I will be guiding you through this tutorial today, step by step. And no matter what type of online store you want to create, whether you want to sell your own bikes or sell your own pottery dishes, or you want to sell your own clothes, Wix will have a template for you ready and free to use. Speaking of free, you will find the link to Wix down in the description of this video. This is a partner link and you will get a free trial for Wix. And at the same time, you're helping me and my channel to grow. So thank you a lot for that. And without further ado, let's start. If that sounds good to you, just stick around till the end. And I promise you at the end, we will launch your e-commerce store together. So we want to start our e-commerce journey by clicking on the partner link below this video. And it will bring you to this page, and here you can simply type in your email address and you will land on this page, and here you can either choose a password or connect with Google or Facebook. And once you have done that, you will land on this screen, and this is the new AI of Wix, and here you can start chatting with the AI and it will help you to set up your store. I've made an entire video for that, so please feel free to watch this, because for now I just want to skip it because it takes like 4 to 5 minutes and I don't want to bore you with the details. So I just click setup without chat, and then you land in the classic way, and here Wix asks you what kind of website do you want to create. We want to create an online store. Then click continue. What it's called, I will call it Julian's T-shirt shop. And now we can describe in a few words or sentence what we want to do. We want to sell our own T-shirts online. And then we can click continue. And here Wix asks us about the goals of our site. So we definitely want to sell products. We maybe want to get booked online, offer an online course, host an event, etc. So please choose the ones that are matching your project and then click continue. And now Wix wants to help us sell more products. So we can import existing products to our stores. We can also do drop shipping and sell products via drop shipping. And we can also design and sell print on demand products. That might be interesting for a t-shirt shop. If you want to do that, just select it. But once you've done that, you can click finish. And now Wix is setting up our store for us, and we will land in the dashboard of Wix now. So this is the back end of your online store. And here Wix shows you a small to-do list. For example, setting up your payments, adding your first product, and designing your website. We will start with this item, but please be aware the backend is really important to manage your sales, to have your analytics. So how many sales you made during the day, the marketing, so connecting your Facebook ads or your Google ads, and also your inbox. So when visitors reach out to you and complain maybe about your products, then you can manage your inbox here in Wix. So this is the dashboard, also called backend, for you and your colleagues to manage the whole website. So, but first let's go to the front end and design the site, because that's the most interesting part. And here we can either choose to have it generated by the AI, our own store design, or we can choose a custom template. And I still do like the templates because they're proven to work. So I'm choosing this option here. And the nice part about Wix, all these templates are for free. So they are included in the Wix subscription and even on the free plan. So you can start using them, and they all come from Wix. So here's the option for stores, and they have templates for fashion and clothing, jewelry, home and decor, beauty, wellness, foods and drinks, sports and outdoor. So there's pretty much a template for any kind of scenario, but you can also choose any other template, because we can add the Wix Store App to any template later on. But I will stick with the e-commerce templates because they are most optimized for the e-commerce case, and I want to create a t-shirt store, and I find this template very nice, so I can click on it, and then I can take a look at the template, so I can really browse through the shop and also click on the products and really have a look. I do like this one, so I can click edit the site. And now we land in the editor of Wix, and here we are greeted by the AI again, and we can tell the AI the name of our store, the type of site we want to do, and some details. So this is pretty much a prompt, and you can describe your business in it, and then Wix will automatically generate some AI content for you, so all the texts will be personalized to your business idea. So I just put in the prompt, I want to launch my own online t-shirt business selling organic cotton shirts with cool prints on it for men and women. So very basic, but be as specific as possible because this will help the AI to understand what you want to do. Then I click generate text. And now we are inside the editor of Wix. And here on the left, you have a couple of elements. So you can add single elements like a headline or a button, but you can also add entire sections to your site. So for example, to your homepage. And here later on, we will manage the pages and the menu of the website. But the first step I want to start with is the site design because I don't like this color very much here. So you can either change the entire theme or just change the colors. And I will go here and just added the color to general yellow. So I like this yellow way better. Then I can apply. If you have a brand color already, then you can use your hex color code or your RGB code to match the color 100%. Then I can go back and maybe I can also change the text size and the text fonts, but I do like the one from the template, so I will just keep them. Just to make sure these are the global design options, and because you don't want to go in and change the yellow on every single page or every single item on this page because there are plenty of things in yellow here. So that's why you have these global design settings, and here you can set the colors for the entire website. By the way, if you have a template without an online store installed, below the color theme, you will find the Wix App Market. And here you can search for online store, for example, and then you will find the Wix Store App and you can just click on it. And if it's not installed on your template already, then you can just click add and Wix will add the e-commerce functionality to your website. So perfect. This was the first step to make the template our own by changing the color. And now we want to go ahead and see how we can change the content of our homepage. So first, let's start with the headline. We can simply jump in and pull it a little bit bigger. And I don't want to call it Julian's t-shirt shop. I would just want to call it Julian's shop. And then comes the drag and drop editor of Wix because we can just simply drag it around and place it wherever we like. So we changed already the headline. You can also put in a logo here. Just click add and then you can click on image and then you can upload your own logo. By the way, if you have no logo yet, I can recommend you canva.com. I will also link it for you down in the description. And it's a really simple online logo creator where you find a lot of different templates, for example, for t-shirt shops like this one. And you can easily edit them. For example, change the colors, change the text. So I can just jump in and say Julian's t-shirt shop. And once you've done that, then you can just download it as a PNG with a transparent background. Click on download. And now I can go ahead and upload this one to my store. Therefore, I can simply click on upload image. Then I upload the logo, click add to page. And now the logo would be on my page. So I can, for example, just place it here, or I can delete the text and place the logo there. So as simple as that, you can make it your own. And same goes with the paragraph. You can just edit the text. And this works pretty much like in Word or PowerPoint because you have your different heading styles, your fonts and your font size and change the color of the text. But as said, I would stick to the global design options here because otherwise you need to change it on every page of your website. And that can be very cumbersome in the end. So next we want to also change, of course, the images of our website. Here, this is a media gallery. So we can click on manage media and then we can simply select the image and replace it with our own image. Again, here we can upload our own media from computer. So before the tutorial, I searched for some stock images and used this one for shirts. But another cool thing, Wix also has its own media here. So they have their own database of stock photos. So I can just type in shirt and then it will find me some shirts here, which I can use as a stock photo. And it's also connected to Shutterstock or Unsplash, which is a free stock photo platform. Or you can also use the AI image generator to generate your own images with the AI. So I actually like this photo a lot. So I can click add to page. and now it's adding me this picture in the middle. You can also edit the image here, cut it smaller or so, but for now I'm good. So I click done. So now we have already learned how to change texts, how to change images, and then we can scroll down a little bit. And this is the product section, and we will come to this in a second, how to upload our own products to our e-commerce store. But first I want to show you how you can manage sections on your site, because when we zoom out, these are all independent sections on your website, on your homepage, and every website consists of different sections which are built on top of each other, and you can move them around. For example, if we want the sale promotion up, we can just move it up. If we don't want to have it, we can just delete the section, or we can also place new sections in. So if we want to have a new section, we can click on add section and, for example, add our team, add a contact section, or we can also, for example, have a subscribe section. If someone should join our newsletter list, then we can click on this one. And of course, this is probably on the bottom of the site, so we can move it a little bit down, and then people can just click sign up for the club, and therefore we don't need this section anymore. Then we can just click delete, and that's gone, and this looks a little bit better. So this is the homepage, and here you can play around, add new sections just by going here and click on add sections. And if you want to customize the sections, you can also add single elements to it. So here you have the elements, and here you have your text, your images, your buttons, your videos, etc. So for example, if I just want to add a YouTube video, I can just go ahead and click on this YouTube video icon here and then just drag it in and attach it to one section. For example, this doesn't make sense now, therefore we would need an empty section. So I can just go ahead and click on blank section. Then it will add me the blank section here, and then I can go back to the video and then just drag and drop the YouTube video here, put a headline on top, and then make it my own just by editing the text. I can make it smaller, etc. So you get the point. You can build your own homepage here by just adding sections and elements to the sections and then move them around, or if they're ugly like mine, just delete them. And of course, a website doesn't consist of one page. You need multiple pages, and the template already has a couple of pages. So we have a home page, an about page, FAQ page, and you can just go through them just by using the drop down here on top. And you also have a member area. For example, if someone purchased something from your store, they see this part. So this is pretty cool that Wix done this already for us. So we don't need to design every single page of an online store, because for example, you have a product page. This is already designed and looks similar for all products. Then you have category pages. This is, for example, if someone clicks on women, they will land in the women's category page and then can browse women products. So this is all set for us, and we just need to adapt those pages or add new pages. And here it's very simple. We can just click on pages and menu, and then we have all the pages we have here, and we can just click on add menu item and then click add new page. And for example, I want to add a contact page where people can find my store and where people can contact me. And Wix gives you a lot of different templates for that, and I do like this one, and then I can just click on add page, and now the contact page has been added to my site. Then I can click done, and I can move this around because I want this at the very end of the menu. So behind men, I want my contact page, and now I can jump into the contact page and make it my own, add my own store location just by clicking on it and typing in my address here, and of course linking my social media icons, adding my address, my email, my phone number. And here people can contact you in Wix Forms, and you can also add additional fields if you need their, I don't know, their size or their birthday or anything. You can add a field to that, and then people can fill it out and it will directly land into your inbox. So by now, I hope you get a general understanding how this works. There are a lot of pages already inside the template. We can add as many pages as we want, and you can make them your own by adding sections and adding elements and changing the global design options. But now, since this is an e-commerce tutorial, we want to dive into the e-commerce part and add our own products, because down here, these are just dummy products and we want to add t-shirts here. And you can do this in two ways. You can either click directly on such a grid gallery and click on manage products, or we can leave the editor by clicking on side and then click exit Editor. And then you will land back in the dashboard. And here we want to now start with the second to-do list item and add our own product. And just click on it and it will bring you to your catalog. And here are all the dummy products. You can go ahead and just delete them, just mark them and click on delete if you don't need them, but we want to learn how to add our own product. Therefore, we click on add new product, and we can either do physical product or digital products, which is pretty cool, I think. Then I click on product, and here I will just call it my first t-shirt. Then I can upload my own images and add a video. I will use the stock photos from Wix because I don't actually have any t-shirts to sell. So let's say I want to sell this t-shirt, then click add. And of course you should add more than one image. Just add a couple of images of this shirt. Here again is the name, the ribbon. For example, if it's a new arrival or if it's on sale, you can add a ribbon, and we can generate the text by AI or write our own product description, but I do like the generate AI options because then I don't have to do it for all my products. So the AI crafted the text for us, so I can just go in and edit it to my liking, and you have all the design options you need. You can make it bold, underline it, change the color of the text, or even have some bullet points here. I think this is pretty cool. So you can also just make some paragraphs and add some line items to it if you want. And the product description is of course really important. Maybe not that important for t-shirts because you already see the design, but of course you need to say 100% cotton and just listing the general characteristics of this shirt. So let's go down a little bit, and here you can add additional sections, but we don't need that. And this is really important. We of course need to add a price. Let's say 25 euros. I'm based in Germany, that's why it's in euros, but the currency will change to your location, so don't worry about that. And you can put it on sale. And here you can, for example, say this is on sale for 10% off, and then the price will adapt. And it also helps you to understand the profits of your goods. If I'm selling a shirt and I have to produce it for like 10 euros, then my margin will be 55%. And my profit will be 12.5 euros. And next, maybe a t-shirt has a custom text on it, for example, a company name. And then you can allow people to add their company name here and make it a mandatory field. So when people select the shirt and put it in the basket, they will be asked to add their custom text at the end of the checkout. And really important for t-shirts, you have different options. So you have different sizes, for example. So I can say small, medium, large, and maybe extra large, and then add those. And if the shirts have different prices in different sizes, then you can manage also the pricing here. So we can give every shirt a different price and change other characteristics of the shirts here. But I think with t-shirts, it's fair to just sell them at the same price, so we don't need that. And what is also really nice, we can track the inventory here and say how many shirts we have in stock, which is really important. If you have different sizes, maybe you run out of one size and then it's not in stock anymore. And of course, if you're selling heavier items, shipping weight might be also important for you to put it in, because then Wix will automatically calculate the shipping costs for you based on the shipping weight. And down here you can also just allow pre-orders if you make product drops, for example, and you can also sell subscriptions. For example, if you're selling coffee or similar things like that, they might be suitable for subscriptions. So this is how you set up your product. Then we can click save. But before we do that, of course, every product goes in one category. So we can put this in men shirts. And here you can add the category for the product and click save. And now the product is created. This was my first t-shirt and it's currently on sale. And we can also make it available or hide from the online store or go back and edit the product here. And if you need to now create multiple products, you can just duplicate it and then just upload this second t-shirt, for example. But just to be sure, you don't need to do that for every size, because you can manage the different sizes inside one product. You don't need one product for every size. That's really important. Yeah, before we move on, we want to see the categories because we want to organize our store. We will have one category for all products. Now we have men's shirts, and of course we need women shirts also. And if we would go ahead and add more products now, we would put them in those categories, because this will help us to display the products on certain category pages on our Wix online store. On the left, you also have the inventory option. So here you can see what products are in stock and also change the SKU, the stock keeping unit. And yeah, this is, as said, the backend where you can manage everything from your store. But before we can sell something, we of course need to be able to accept payments. And this is the second to-do list item here. So we can click on set up payments. And here you can confirm your location. I'm based in Germany, but if you are in the US, you can change it to any country and any location, because depending on your location, you have different payment options available. Here in Germany, I have the Wix payment options where I can accept Visa, Master, American Express, PayPal, or Google Pay. And then I would just go ahead and click connect. And here I just need to confirm that I don't sell any drugs or firearms. Then I can click no, I don't. And now I will land on this page, and here I can complete the setup. And it's very simple. You just have to answer a couple of questions. If you're, for example, an individual, or if you're a company, then you type in your first name, your last name. You need to upload your ID and your address and phone number, so Wix knows who you are, and of course a bank account where you get paid once you sell something. And then you click on submit, and then the payments will be all set. So please go ahead and do that. It takes like 4 to 5 minutes, then you can submit it. And of course, every good online store has also PayPal available to pay via PayPal. And this is a third party, so you can click on connect, and then you type in your email address from PayPal, and it will take you to PayPal, and you can connect your business account with Wix and then also accept payments from PayPal inside your store. So accepting payments is quite easy, but it takes like 5 to 10 minutes to set up. But once you've done that, you can accept payments, which is pretty cool. And of course, you also have manual payments. So if you have a store, people can pay you in cash, and then you can put it into Wix, and it will keep track of the numbers for you. And now one last thing, of course, we need some shipping information. And this is also an item on our list here. So we can click on set up shipping. And here you can start the guide from Wix. And she will help you to set everything up. But in general, you have different regions, so you can add a region. And this could be the United States with 54 different states. And then you have different options. For example, you can say we have free shipping all over the United States. We have a flat rate, which is the same rate for the entire order. Or you can rate by weight or by price or rate by product, which is pretty cool. So I can choose flat rate and say, okay, the name would be standard shipping and it takes 2 to 3 business days. And the rate would be like €5 or $5. And then I click save. And now inside my store, people can choose from all these different shipping regions. For example, domestics in Germany, which is free. And they can also ship in the United States for €5 or $5. So this is pretty simple to set up, but it's very important that you define the shipping regions you want to have for your online business. And this is the area where you can set everything up and click add region. So let's go back to the setup and see what's left. Oh, we can now connect our own domain, but before we do that, I want to show you how everything looks now in the front end and how we can add category pages. So click on design site again, and let's jump back from the back end to the front end of our site. And now we want to display the product. You can either do this by a grid gallery of your products. For example, I can say choose a category here and then select my men's shirt, and then it will only display my single shirt here. This doesn't make sense on the homepage, so that's why I want to show all the products and go back. And now all products are again on the page. But this is the home page. And of course, an online store has store pages. So we can go on store pages. And then you have your category page. And this is the page for all the products. But we can change that by clicking on the pages here again. And then add shop page. And now we have another page. And then we can change this to the men section. So we can just name it men. And then we would just select our products here. So choose category and then just men's shirt. And now Wix will only display this one shirt. And of course you would have now all your men t-shirts here. And then this will be the page for just men's shirts. And we would just need to give it a headline. Just add a headline to this page. And just say men's t-shirts. And then we would have an extra page just for men. And we can link that. So we go to the side menu here. And here we have the link to men. And then we can click on these 3 dots and then change the link. And then we choose the men page and click done. So when we go to preview to check out the site in the preview, and if someone clicks on men, they will directly land on the category page. And now you can just go on the product page by clicking on it. And this is the general product page where we have entered our text in the back end. And here you can select the different sizes, small, medium, large. And we also see the discounted price. And then I would say, okay, I'm a medium, then click add to cart. And then this will pop up the cart, and then I can click on view cart and can click on checkout, and it will bring me to the checkout page. But here now we don't have upgraded our plan yet because we can't sell products for free on Wix, of course. Therefore we need to upgrade, and then we can click on upgrade now. And it's quite convenient with Wix. You have a 14-day money-back guarantee, so there's not much risk involved. You have a 24/7 customer support, and you get your custom domain with Wix. And in order to start selling online, you need to have at least the core plan, because then you can accept payments and you have the basic e-commerce functionality. So I would recommend you starting with a core plan, just select it, and you can always upgrade later. And in the next step, it will ask you to connect your personal domain. So find a .com domain or a .shop domain for your store, and then it will take up to 24 hours and Wix will connect your domain to your website. Yeah, as long as the domain is still connecting, you can just go back and you will have your dummy domain, because when we publish our site, you will get a dummy domain and you can use this to send it to your, I don't know, to your co-founders or to your colleagues, and then they can already give you feedback on your site, because this domain, julianshomepage.wixsite.com/julian-1 is already live, and the shop is also live, so people can see it and they can click around, for example, on the men's sections and browse through the store and see all the products. And yeah, your job would be now to go through this to-do list and to set up your payments, to set up your shipping, and to add all your products, and of course in the end connect your own domain. So this was all from my side, and if you want to start with Wix, as said, please find the link to Wix down in the description of this video. It's a partner link and you can start your free trial today with it. And when you're down there, please give it a thumbs up. It will tell YouTube that this was a good video. And if you have any questions, just post them in the comments below this video and I will try to answer them. See you in the next video. Goodbye.